Hey all, so it's been a little while since I've sat and had a chat with you, and it's been quite a while since Steph and I have done a Tuesday night talk, but the reason for that is I'm back at work now, which is a good thing. So instead of having the evenings to ourselves, quite often running around in the daytime with the children, and then thankfully it's at least 2 or 3, sometimes 4 shows of an evening. So it's hard to catch up with everybody, so we must try and do better with the content. As you can see, wifey's pottering around just for the cameras, like pretending to do some housework, just pretending. I knew that was coming as well, been married too long. Just pretending to be tidying up like a real wife. What's for dinner, wife?
Do you know what you're making?
That's more to the truth. And I normally do the cooking in our house, and she does fantastic baking though.
Yes, I do.
You do. You bake good cakes. If anyone's been to,
I can make them taste good.
Yeah, presentation's not good.
Presentation's awful.
Presentation's not good, but that's alright. It's a bit like her, really. The presentation on it is just.
But I taste.
But she tastes good.
That sounds so rude.
That's getting us chucked straight off of YouTube.
So rude.
Anyway, I thought I would try and take 10 minutes or so today, just to sit and catch up with you. I've got my cup of coffee. Look, I've got a little latte now. I don't know if you can see. Hang on. And I want to talk about a couple of little things each day. In fact, you can help me out. You can leave suggestions in the comments below about what you'd like me to talk about, or if you'd like to know what's going on with Tenerife. So today what I thought I'd talk about, just quite informally, but I know a lot of you guys miss Tenerife and you like to catch up on everything. I want to talk about is Tenerife back to normal. See, I had 2 good shows last night. I did 2 hours at Diane's Bar and a good show late at the Soul Suite. After both shows, I had 2 different groups of people say to me the following statement, and the statement was this. They both said to me, "Oh, it's so nice. Isn't it nice to see everything back to normal now?" And I was very polite as always, but I said, I don't think it is. I think it's far from normal. What do you think? I think we're far from normal. I think people are saying it. Come down a little bit, can't see your forehead. Yeah, since when?
First time you've ever told me taller.
It's not the first time I've ever told.
Excuse the voice.
It's not the first time I've told you to go down a bit lower.
Will you behave? God's sake.
She's lost her voice. She's been shouting at me too much, all the moaning. No, I'm glad. I'm happy to be back at work. I really am. And it's you coming to join me?
Apparently so.
There you go. Wifey Leavy. Let me adjust that. Oh.
Daytime look.
There you go. You look beautiful. The lighting's not great.
Sorry.
Never mind. Look, I'm glad to be back at work. I'm glad people can come on holiday. I'm glad people are enjoying themselves. But to call it normal, I think, is a bit of a stretch, and it's a far cry. Because take the Soul Suite, for example. I'm used to coming off at the Soul Suite and it being absolutely packed solid, like sardines, like packed right up to the wall. It used to take me 10 minutes or so just to get out of the building, saying goodbye to everybody and squeezing past everyone. At the moment, as wonderful a job as they're all doing, and their hands are tired, they really are. Nobody on the island is really allowed more than a certain amount of capacity. Everybody has to be seated.
Well, it's to do with the levels at the moment as well.
Yeah.
And at the moment, well, today's Thursday. Every Thursday they review the island.
Yeah, there'll be one later this afternoon.
And today is the day that they review how the week's progress, like how it's getting on.
So that'll be tomorrow's video. I'll tell you what level we're in,
yes,
how that changes and what ramifications it has for us. But coming back to what we're talking about, we're not allowed dancing. There's still no dancing. We're not allowed full capacity. Everybody has to be seated. It's really hard to get an atmosphere going, which I've managed to do, but it's tough. Trying to control people that have had a drink and want to dance.
It's like trying to control toddlers.
It is because they're on their holidays and they want to enjoy themselves.
Oh, you can't say that. I've had a drink many a times, and many a times that I think I'm behaving, and the next day the whole family are like, "Do you remember what you did last night?"
That's true, but
I'm like,
yeah.
No.
I don't drink, so I don't really ever get in trouble for saying things drunk or doing things. I'm teetotal. So anyway.
That's a coffee. So that just went against your plan.
Yeah, but the
teetotal. And it's a coffee.
Teetotal means...
I know what it means, but then...
You can be teetotal and drink coffee. I'm not really a drinker.
You're not a drinker?
I'm a righteous man. I'm well behaved. I never say anything controversial. I'm very clean cut. But it's so strange to not be able to let people dance. They can't dance at the moment. Some people are reluctant as to whether they can sing along. They don't know whether they can clap.
You can sing along. You can sing along. They want to try and bring out a role here, because I know England's a lot different from here. That you can dance in England, and that's why when people come here, they go, oh, but we can dance at home, and I'm like, sorry, it's just completely different rules here.
And other bars. See, people are saying, I won't name anyone because I'm not a grass, but other people are saying, why can't we dance in here? There's a bar elsewhere where everyone's up dancing. Well,
people are willing to risk it, I think, personally. Or I could be wrong.
Yeah.
I could be
it's
wrong.
whether or not the bar owners can risk the fine. Because we had that at the Soul Suite. We had the police turn up.
Oh yeah, they had it hard.
One copper on his own turned up and said, you're not allowed music at all. I came by last night in plain clothes. You've got music again. I'm going to give you a €3,000 fine on the spot. And they managed to sort of talk their way out of it. But for a while, had to shut all the music down when bars either side and up the road and in the area were having music and entertainment. So it kind of depends what policeman you get, which makes it difficult. But coming back to the subject at hand, no, I don't think it's normal. I'm thrilled to be working and I'm thrilled to see so many people back again. But when you have to put a mask on to even go to the toilet, you have to tell people like children have to sit down and be good and can't enjoy their holiday or their night out. No dancing. Dancing's a big part of what I do. I select my song selection based on what I've got people dancing to. And once they're dancing, I know, right, okay, this next one now will keep them up. And I try to keep them up, keep them dancing, slow it down, get them to buy drinks. And that's the way I put money in the tills and give everybody a good time. At the moment, our hands are tied.
Only at the moment, because they're trying to bring out a role where you can wear... They're trying to bring it out.
See, this
if
is
you can
nonsense
wear
as well.
masks, but
so you can
dance.
You can dance if you wear a mask.
But
so
my masks are like there.
But the reason they outlawed dancing was because they said people will be in close bodily contact, sweating.
Oh come on, we live in Tenerife where it was nearly 50 degrees and sweat was pouring off you. So what's the difference between when it's so hot here and you cannot breathe?
But how does wearing a mask stop you from being sweaty in close proximity? It doesn't.
It doesn't.
And then, because the rules are all a contradiction.
It sounds so negative what we're saying, and it's not meant to be.
I'm talking about whether things are back to normal now here in Tenerife.
Yeah.
And they're not. They have talked about letting you dance in a mask, but closing interior bars at 11 o'clock.
That's only if we reach level 2.
No, if they bring the dancing rule in. If they bring the dancing in,
but...
you can dance in a mask on.
What day is it?
Waterman Day.
So Thursday?
Yeah.
Oh.
They're talking about letting you dance, but taking away the opening hours. And that seems strange to me, because I don't understand, she's got the Bible. I don't understand why dancing's safe at 10:55, but 11 it's not. So it's just a really strange thing for me.
How many hours, mate?
10.
Okay,
Yeah, it's a strange thing for me. So for me, we're far from normal. We still have restrictions on the amount of people you can have around a table eating out. We still have restrictions on... I'm worried about, because I have some very good friends, well, family really, coming over for Christmas with us, as well as my dad. I don't want him to be on his own for Christmas. He's coming to have Christmas dinner. If we go into level 2 or above, they might limit the amount of people you can have in your household, which would put a spanner in the works for what we'd do for Christmas. But, I guess that's another thing. But yeah, talking today, the matter at hand is, people keep telling me it's good to see it back to normal. But surely people can't think this is back to normal, walking around in masks, not being allowed to hug a friend, greet a friend that you see, dancing. So let me know what you think. Let me know below what you think. Is that normal? Is it maybe that we've been so starved of holidays and going out and socialising that we just accept the new normal as... Is it that we're so starved for it that if somebody threw you a cracker, you'd go, oh, that was delicious? Do you think that's what it is? Do you think the world will change? Do you think that this is it for us now? Did you ever see dancing coming back? Let me know in the comments below, and let's try and have a little discussion about it. And then what I'll do is, I'll look at the comments and I'll answer the questions and queries, and we'll talk about some of the other discussion points. And also what we'll do is anything else you'd like to know about. Are you missing Tenerife? Is there anything you want to know? Is there anywhere open or closed or whatever for your holiday? Tell me when you're coming on holiday. Let me know when you're booked. Are you still nervous about travelling? What are you doing in terms of vaccinations? I'm not vaccinated, as some of you know, because of chronic allergies. I was advised not to. But what about those of you that are double jabbed and now they're pushing for the booster? Are you happy to have the booster, or do you feel like it's a never-ending cycle? I'm not going to give you any particular opinions, and I don't really want to get into falling out of anybody, but let me know what you think. The statement is so good to see Tenerife back to normal. Is it back to normal yet? You tell me. Let me know in the comments below and we'll discuss it another time.
Oh, we finished?
Yeah.
Sorry.
Is there anything you want to say before I go?
Yeah. This ain't a negative conversation. This is just an informative conversation.
Well, we're just, we're just talking about, because it came up twice yesterday.
But don't get me wrong, there's some lovely things going on here, which you didn't mention. You didn't mention how we're still going out for meals, and we're still, the sunshine.
But we wear masks to enter those restaurants.
Not really.
We don't. No, we're supposed to.
Yeah, but we're going. We still go to the spa. We go to the gym.
But the spa was closed for 3 months.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah,
that's the
but
thing.
recently.
Yeah,
and some you trying to turn this around like I'm being negative.
No, not at all. But the thing is,
but some
some
restaurants won't even let us sit together as a family of 6 a little while.
That was then.
No, but that wasn't long.
Phase 4.
That wasn't long ago. That was a couple of months ago.
Yeah, it's phase 4.
And now with their numbers, they're talking about it might go up again.
Yeah, but
so I'm talking about what we're talking about. No, I'm not talking about positive or negative. What we're talking about.
It's actually me.
What we're talking about. Why are you blurry?
It's best.
What we're talking about today is the statement I got last night from 2 different people. It's so lovely to see things totally back to normal again. And I was saying, is it back to normal?
Yes and no.
It's not back to normal.
It's not normal.
It's not normal.
I mean, some things with the kids' schools, they're different and stuff like that. But
here's another point. You've hit the nail on the head there. So recently there were football matches, right? There were 80,000 people watching England. England scored a goal, they were all jumping over each other, hugging, jumping up and down, kissing. Here. But yet our babies, as young as 6 and younger, no, our babies as young as 6, have you got some I don't know about?
Maybe.
Our babies as young as 6 have to wear a mask all day in the hot sun, all day, 6 hours a day.
Not allowed to go close to each other. They
can't play with their friends.
They have to do PE in masks when it could go up to 40 degrees here.
So the question we're posing is it back to normal? Is it normal? Is it normal? Let me know what you think. I'm going to leave it there. Let me know what you think.
Ooh,
leave the comments.
We'll have a conversation for next time.
That's what I mean. I want people to respond to this. Let me know what they're thinking. Is it normal or not? Where do they stand on it? And let me know in the comments below. Till next time, give us some things to talk about, and we'll try and check in a bit more often. See you soon.
Bye.
Love from Tenerife. Oh yeah, one more quick thing. If you're watching this before Sunday and you want to vote for me and you've had difficulty in working out how to vote for me in the Entertainment Awards, this is how. Follow this video. Thanks very much. Appreciate it.